Okay, today I want to talk about the interior design of the house. At the very beginning, we thought it would be such an easy job, like I don't know, let's just go through Pinterest, find different references, try also to see how we can match the current style of the region to what we want, a bit more modern things here and there. And it was not that easy. So we had many references from Pinterest, we're just navigating around, seeing very pretty houses, pretty layouts, kitchens and living rooms, and it's like terraces, everything amazing. And the same about the property, right? So it's very easy to find very pretty stuff, but at the end, when we're trying to make sense out of everything, like how it's gonna look in the design, how it's gonna actually look with the current layout that we have, the things were a bit more tricky, and we start to get a bit panic because spend a lot of money with the house, but not necessarily getting the best out of the interior parts. So we got a bit overwhelmed with all the different possibilities, all the great references, and we didn't really know what to do, how to move forward with that. So that was a big problem. It was actually in a fairly random day that one of our friends visited us to go to visit his place, new place by the way. We fell in love with the design there. I was like, wow, it's so cool. All the stuff here makes so much sense. Everything's so cozy, everything's so organized, and so I don't know, we liked it quite a lot. And we just chatting with him how they do and all the stuff, and they said like they hired like a interior design agency in Brazil to do this part for them. So they had already like the whole architect things done, but the interior part was done by this agency in Brazil. They're like, okay, maybe we should do something like this. We started to consider it. We ended up kind of deciding to get in contact with this agency in Brazil. So like two girls helping us with this project. Amazing. And also due to budget situation, we decided to do just the living room, kitchen and outdoor front terrace. So we could focus on the community area. The community area where we're gonna be hanging out and we're gonna have friends and stuff. It's way more important for us than having the bedrooms and the toilet designs. It's really not that important. And we started to do a bit more structured work, let's say. So we had all of our references. We turned into Figma files with all the descriptions, all the requirements that we wanted, or at least, for example, we want to have like a small barbecue place at the terrace. We want to have this jacuzzi there at the terrace as well. We want to have some laying chairs. We want to have many things, wooden floor, kitchen with the island stuff. So many of the things that we wanted was really important for us. We tried to nail down, like really reduce all of the noise that we had, all of the different references, and cut down into more concise thing that it's easier for them and for us to work and to align. Because if you just give them ton of different references, it's kind of lost. We needed to do a bit more of the triage and make it sense of what we had. And from there on was really a very interactive type of work. So they started to do some initial designs and suggestions based on what we sent to them, but also trying different materials. They had the floor with the concrete, they had the floor with the wood, they had the kitchen with different materials as well, looking different. I think the first layout we had was very much woody. It was like cozy, but it was too much woody. And then everywhere was like the stairs, and it was a bit too rustic for us. And then we started to polish and to adjust. I think we had like 4 or 5 different iterations where at the very end we were just like, maybe this light should be different here, maybe the light should be different there, maybe we should just change the color of the kitchen, maybe let's do it white and we leave it wood just in this specific part. And then we finally landed on our very favorite design. Which is a bit of a mix. We still have a lot of wood, but we have some more neutral chairs, and I think it's way nicer, and we're super happy with this design. And once all of the designs were kind of ready, they also do like a 3D model where you can navigate around, you can spin, and you can feel like that you're inside of the living room. So you look through all of the places, which is very helpful as well. I think the living room area was the easiest one. It is small but cozy and looks good. I don't know, it was very easy, very happy. It was very fast that we got happy with that. The hardest one was actually the kitchen, because the kitchen, the island table, it was everything too woody, as I mentioned before, and we had a hard time to balance this this look and feel of the whole place. We didn't want concrete on the floor. I think we like the wood aspect a bit more. It gives a bit more of the coziness feeling for us. We still have the deck, which is also a different type of wood, like a deck wood, and how to make this all work in a way that still doesn't look like just a completely wooden cabin. It looks more like a house. And yeah, the kitchen, we annoyed them quite a lot. The change, we had the freezer, the fridge without the cover, with the cover, different materials for the topping, for the front part, and it was a bit of a headache there, but it worked out. Now we are currently waiting for the technical drawings, which is all the specifications, different types of materials. Also something I forgot to mention, that the girls are also giving, they find the couch, and then they get this couch, not just an illustration of the couch, but they have the couch reference or some idea, and they have the link with the price of everything, or most of the things, which is very helpful, because if you have the money and if you want the things exactly how you want, you can really just buy everything. They have the link. Everything exists. It's not like a random object, you know? So that's really, really cool as well. We're probably not doing that, also because of money. I think if you go for everything how it's looked like, it's gonna be very pricey. So we're hoping to get slightly different variations of what they have there. But talking money, it was also super, super, super worth it. It was around 1,000 euros to cover the terrace, living room, and kitchen, and it give us so much peace of mind, because now we know that that's more or less how it's going to look like. It's still a guidance, right? There's still going to be issues at the construction, or issues to find some materials. There will be stuff. I'm pretty sure there are going to be some headaches here and there. But having this guidance, having this idea where we should be looking at and moving forward to this direction, it's really, really helpful. And that's also why this video is part 1, because we recently decided to do the part 2, which is the rest of the house. We're going to pay another 1,000 euros and they're going to do the bedrooms, the 3 bedrooms, the 2 toilets, and the terrace, so the back terrace, which is probably nothing crazy. At the end of the day, it gives me a lot of, I'm literally paying for this peace of mind that the things are gonna look like that, you know? I have a friend of mine that's about to reach them as well to do like a makeover of his house. So he has a house in Algarve, he wants to do a makeover there and see how it's gonna look like, to decide if you're gonna do a renovation or not, which is also great, right? Because they can get the blueprint, they do the 3D, and then you're kind of like, okay, that actually looks amazing, I'll totally do a renovation, instead of just starting to do something and you don't even know. I mean, if you don't work with this, which is my case, it's very hard to picture things, and having this design agency now to help us with the interior and everything, it's super nice. But yeah, we plan to get this done by end of January, so have all of these designs and drawings, the technical drawings done, so I can send it to the construction guys. They will pretty much see what we have, compare with the budgeting, if it's more or less the same price or needs to add some things here and there. But I think it's super helpful. I'm very happy with this decision. I'm also gonna put the link and reference and everything. If anybody wants to contact them, it's totally worth it. But so far, that's what we have. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.